Hello there. Just when there was talk that the Russia-Ukraine war had saved Boris and Tory bacon, along comes the P&O revelations. So it seems that our government was told about the P&O redundancies or sackings or whatever you want to call it the day before they were announced. In fact, as far as I can see, no one took any measures to try and challenge the company line, even though they knew it was coming. The Times is reporting that a memo written by a senior official was shared across Whitehall, including with Number 10, prior to the staff watching that rather blunt and heartless video telling them this was their last day with the company. And from what is in the Times report, it looks like the government had decided that saving some jobs on reduced wages was better than losing them all. But once the public outrage started, out came the ministers en masse to publicly condemn P&O. Maybe the lack of action by government beforehand made the company think there was nothing to worry about. Maybe government and P&O thought that the press and public were so wound up in the Russia-Ukraine war to be bothered about a few seafarers losing their livelihoods. Well, they got that one wrong. And now there will be calls for Boris to come clean on how much his team knew and exactly when. We need to know how much of the minister's anger was just faux outrage to cover their backs. But it's worse than that. The Times is also warning that the taxpayer could be on the hook to bail out P&O's pension scheme as well. Now the Labour Shadow Transport Minister Louise Haigh is reportedly going to try and force a vote in Parliament about this so-called hire and rehire move by P&O on Monday. But Labour isn't exactly squeaky clean itself on the matter of employment, as one newspaper reported just last year. Labour is quietly recruiting staff on insecure temporary contracts with worse employment conditions while it moves to make a third of its existing permanent employees redundant, the Independent can reveal. Now, just about every employment lawyer I hear talking about this P&O debacle says that if these employment contracts are written under UK law, then what P&O has done is unlawful. But there is a lot of doubt about which jurisdiction those contracts do come under. And if they are not under UK legal jurisdiction, then there may be nothing anyone can do other than boycott P&O ferries. And just remember, the vast majority of those contracts for people working on ferries travelling between the UK, France, the Netherlands and Ireland would have been deemed fully legal and signed up to while the UK was a member of the European Union when our employment law was governed by EU law. Brexit gives the UK the chance to change this sorry situation.